Whoop, whoop, what's up, Bearcats? We're here, we're hanging, we're chilling. It's Thursday. It's the HMG TNA Impact watch along. Yeet, yeet. Looks like I gotta change the feed here because it's a bad one. Oof. But how y'all doing? Good to see you. Hope you're all having a great week. Whoop, whoop. Let's try this one. Okay, that's definitely not working. But what's up, Lab Rat? Good to see you, pal. Whoop, whoop. We got cold-blooded. Good to see y'all. Yeah, trying to get a feed that works, but having a little bit of trouble. Just a little bit. There we go, pal. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, who knows? Yee, good to see you, pal. Dude, yeah, that dude has let himself go. He needs to do something. He really needs to do something. Yeah, he's got his own orbit, pal. Yeah, double back neck. Ooh. And double wide, too, pal. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, how much do they spend on catering, pal? It's got to be a lot. Let's see if I can enlarge this.
With those three letters in the center of the ring. No doubt about it. But under a very strange, and even for Eric Young's twisted time in the timeline of the world-class maniac.
Try to find a different feed.
To go. Oh! Well, as I was just about to say, Eric Young wasn't allowed out of the building after attacking that fan weeks ago and against all odds. He was infuriated about who this was coming to. He had that side.
All right, there we go. Whoop, whoop.
I don't believe the well, then he's going to take full advantage. That's for damn sure. Well, this match is not yet officially underway. Referee Alex. Gonna take advantage. Oh, God. Oh. Callahan. Oh, and now Callahan sends Young inside the ring. Callahan inside. We gotta get this started. I mean, it started, but let's get it official. The bell, this matchup is underway between.
Yeah, they can make that happen, Bell. Where's the Rusev Day reunion? Whoop, whoop. We need it, pal. So everybody on Facebook know we live. Yeet.
Well, still to come tonight on Impact, we'll see the TNA Knockouts World Champion Masha Slamovich team up with her opponent against the Knockouts World Tag Team Champions, the Elegance brand. And the main event, it's the Champions Challenge. 5 of TNA's champions against 5 All-Stars in a 10-man tag team matchup. Callahan trying to get on the move there. There's Icarus slowing him up. Eric Young cuts down Callahan. There's the cover. Shoulders down. Callahan stays in it. Plenty to process tonight in the wake of the chaos surrounding the TNA World Championship picture this past Tuesday night. The Northern Armory swarming Callahan. Callahan comes back inside the ring by the Armory. There's the cover. Shoulders down. Callahan is still in. Eric Young is a TNA original, fittingly kicking off this 23rd anniversary broadcast. Again, Williams and Icarus assaulting Callahan. Meanwhile, I looked up here, Eric Young, let's get screaming and pointing at someone in the crowd. He did 2 weeks ago on the Impact right before Against All Odds.
Hey, yo, what's up, Todd? Good to see you. Whoop, whoop. Mr. No Moniker needed in the house. Yeet. Yeah, but the problem is they might offend some people and they're gonna get upset, and yeah. He looks fine just the way he is. Ugh. Hey, what's up, Zach? Good to see you, pal. Happy Juneteenth to you as well. Yeet, yeet.
Shoulders down. Gets the shoulder up in time. Most all time for matches.
You want that? Yeah, I'm gonna do that too. 8. Oh yeah, and by the way, Todd, it ended up being 17 last night. 17. Lab rat at 9. Yeah, TNA got holding fat, pal. It's time for me to do a little smoky tokey. Whoop, whoop.
way to get back and an advantage here.
Oh, so did I, man. So did I. No, it's been up to like above 20 before, like 23 or something. Whoop whoop. Puff puff moose. Six now. Oh yeah, it is 5. I forgot. It is 5. My bad. 5. Yep, you had like all the belts on the screen. And that was when I think it was the Acclaimed and Billy Gunn having both trios titles and their own custom like scissor trios titles. Yeah, I could see that happening. It turns to 6 at All In.
Williams into the fray. Williams in the referee. With a steel chair below the belt. A drive-by attack, and now by Young.
Oh yeah, that's right. She is 6. I forgot about that. Yeah, the Owen. And then she won the CML world title. Or am I missing some? I forget. There's too many belts, pal. Yeah, like Brian Christopher back in the day.
TNA Wrestling, and we will cap it all off with the return of the Champions Challenge.
Get me the Champions Challenge, pal. For real, Todd. That'd have been a way better visual. More heat.
Up to face off against all of the reigning champions here in TNA Wrestling for the Champions Challenge.
And that'd have been a good visual too, just like, Mercedes running her mouth, and all of a sudden and Camille standing behind her, all those belts hanging off her.
It's been a tough few weeks for TNA, but despite what happened with
I could see them doing that. Of course,
still believe, just like I believe.
Tony's got to clear it with the management.
I believe too, and I believe the trick. Yeah, you got one over on me, but I guarantee I won't be fooled again. So tonight, you and the rest of your team are gonna find out why in TNA we walk this way.
Right, walk this way. I like that. I like that. Walk this way, just like I walk my way to a victory of the X Division champion, And I think that's exactly what this team's about to do tonight.
Whoop, whoop. What's up, Sonic? Good to see you, pal. Hope you're having a good Thursday. Yeet, yeet.
Get me. Ooh, oh, we got you. Hollywood hunks, more like Hollywood chumps. And since we know that the adopted brother of Nick.
All right, we're getting too many buffers here. Got to fix the feed.
I believe we should. Now, come on, come forward. Let's go. What? Did you get it?
Anime fans, your new destination awaits on Access TV. Join us for anime.com Hour, where legends come alive through the art of Japanese animation. Explore captivating stories told in worlds of pulsating action. Whether you crave intense battles or heartfelt encounters, we got your fix. Relive your favorites and discover the tonight at midnight, only on Access TV.
Hi, I'm Johnny. I'm a dad. I deliver packages and flowers, and I'm a Amanda customer. I was
Hey, why does this keep popping up on here? Page unresponsive. No, it's not unresponsive. Like, what are you talking about?
Oh my God, that's me. And thankfully, I found Amanda.
You can hear back from a licensed provider in hours instead of waiting weeks. Plus, through the app.
Yeah, that is a trip, dude. Johnny Ace versus Mean Mark, old WCW.
Premium care, ultimate value.
All right, guys, got my skateboard.
Get started today at hims.com.
Poshmark is the perfect side hustle. It got me through school.
I hope he would. I hope Mean Mark would.
There's so much I can sell. And now listing is even easier with Poshmark Smart
I
Listing.
bet that dude would be more glad security got to him.
I love it.
3 wishes go.
Hey, what's up, Jay? How good to see you, pal. Whoop whoop. How you doing? Hope all is well. Yeet yeet.
Get Dish. Save up to $30 a month and get 3 months free.
Is your body ready for summer? We're going to build a body you can be proud of. You just give me 30 minutes a day for 21 days. And I promise you, the weight will come off. This is 21 Day Fix, the perfect program to get you summer ready.
I am in perfect shape for my
With 21 Day Fix. This week, try it free at 21dayfix.com. That's 21dayfix.com. No lazy.
Yeah, I think we're having
Today.
some weird internet issues going on. I'm not sure what's going on. Whoop whoop.
So you go now?
That's going well so far tonight. Get me Blue Chew ad. Yeet yeet.
Hey, guess what? Today, my Blue Chew prescription.
Hang on, dog. What's gonna be right back? Whoop whoop. That sucks, dude. Yeah, that's always a pain to have to deal with. Get me the blue, pal. Yeah, your new gimmick's gonna get it up.
I told you, stop talking to him. I bet you talked to him today. Let me see your phone. Tasha, give me your phone.
He's gonna get it up. Hey, what's up, Yosef? Good to see you, pal. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, she does make a one sexy secretary, pal.
Talk to him today. Look at me. Hi. This is the last time I'm going to tell you this. Don't you ever talk to him again. And before you go, to apologize. Apologize to me for lying and do it.
I'd like to see that, but I don't think it's going to happen.
I accept your apology, Miss Seals. Now get out of my ring. Moving on. Mr. Hodge, please.
I want to know who this guy is on that Tasha's been talking to.
It's brave.
They're at least doing a decent job building to that.
And he's also
He might show up later tonight.
Step up to me and question.
You might see him later. Who knows?
And I must ask you, the hell were you thinking? Please enlighten me. I did what any man would have done, Ali, because you know that when you laid your hands on Tasha Steele's, my wife and my daughter were in the stands watching. So what did you expect me to do, huh? You want to lay your hands on a woman? I promise I'll be the first one to get in your face. Mr. Hodge,
So Hodge basically saying I was doing what any man would do. I like that.
who pays the mortgage where your beautiful wife sleeps? Who pays for the baby formula for your precious daughter? It's not you.
I think it's all right.
It's me. So you're talking about being a man.
Well, I mean, he did put his hand. I mean, he did assault Tasha Steele technically, unprovoked.
So, Mr. Hodge, I need you to apologize. No, you know what? You to just apologize. I want you to apologize on behalf of your wife and your daughter. I'm waiting, Mr. Hodge. I'm sorry. Thank you, Mr. Hodge. I accept your apology. Now get out of my ring. Last, but certainly not least.
Dude, Ali is coming across like a great scumbag in here.
Please join me in the ring, Mr. Schuyler. You know that
I got kids, yeet.
you need a reminder that action.
Fluff them kids, pal.
Actions have consequences. I know.
I like Nick Nemeth there. I think he's doing very well over there.
You've been saying it since January. You're supposed to be the leader. We believed in you. You want to talk about consequences? Let's talk about the consequences of your actions, sir. Put your hands on Tasha. You tried to injure Jason Hotch. Jason Hotch has a wife and kid, yeah. So do you. You have a family at home, don't you? I don't have a family at home. This is my family.
Yeah, give me typical politician Jones, pal. Whoop, whoop.
If everyone's shouting, no one's listening, right? You need to start following your own advice. Because there's no order here right now. Just pure chaos. Do you not have a heart? Do you not have a soul? I know you're not a monster. You're a leader. And a damn good one. But we are Order 4. And right now it looks a lot like Order 1 because, sir, you are acting like a real jackass.
Oh, nice, Todd. Hope you're having fun. And hope to see you later tonight. Whoop, whoop. Rock took his soul, pal.
I don't have a soul, but that mission is to make Order 4 the greatest.
Dude, Sponge, that's awesome, dude. That's one band I have not had a chance to see that I really want to.
It's the weakest link in Order 4. Skylar, you need to apologize. Apologize and do it now. You know what? Right? Get on your hands and knees. And apologize to me. What the hell?
Okay, cool.
No. You idiot. You just made the biggest. Actions have consequences, and there will be consequences. Next week, you're in a match against me.
Call the arms match. What's that? Yeah, bring back the Kiss My Ass Club, pal.
We're going to find out next week. But it's order within Order 4. Is it all time?
Whoop, whoop.
Funny how silence feels louder.
I like what they've done with Order 4. They've made that group. They're actually telling a story there. Like they're doing weekly episodic storytelling with them. Or at least each time they appear on camera, the story advances.
It was healing. Healing from many.
Oh, that sucks, but at least you're getting a new one coming.
Okay.
Yeah, call the arms match. What's that even mean?
This chain was our bond, our symbol. We weren't just partners. We were more than that. When the whole world looked at us with fear in their eyes, we smiled. But then you turned your back on me. And now you are not.
Yeah, it take a little bit of time getting used to.
And have the crowd cheers for you? Yeah, time changes people. Masha, now it's my turn.
I got no clue.
What means the most to you.
Could be eye for an eye.
Your TNA Knockout World Championship.
That one dude during the COVID era where he's like, eye for an eye.
World Championship Williams, the first time since WWE Battleground in our main event. Also still to come on the road to Slammiversary, we'll hear from our director of authority, Santino Morel.
I guess you guys hear the news about how Ariana Grace is no longer the liaison, and she's being back to TNA, or not just NXT. I'm like, damn, that sucks. Maybe he. Ooh, what if he's related to Mr. Iguana, like through like distant cousin or something? Because exactly. No better answer, because WWE. Like that era might have been the peak of Vince McMahon's creative insanity. Very true, cold-blooded. Very true. Oh, shit. So, this feed's account just ended in the middle of the stream. Oopsies. So, yeah, we got to find a new one. Like, yeah, like this guy has the computer screen is up there right now, and it's got like the TNA subscription service on there. Well, shit. Yeah, subscription ended right in the middle of the feed. This might be a little bit tougher than I thought.
Award-winning customer service. That's also me. Free return exchanges and free
That's right, a commercial break.
How much more is that?
Oh, it's all included at Warby Parker.
So my glasses
Are still just $95.
Oh,
Surprise! I just get excited.
Yeah, Abaddon and TNA would work. Bring her in as Rosemary's New Heavy.
So if a defective product, motor vehicle accident, or medical malpractice caused a
Yeah, I know. I've never seen that happen before, ever. Yeah, Don Stevens on the prowl tonight, pal.
The dentist will be right in.
excited?
Yeah, Doc. Much to consider. Medicare.
To be fair, if I'm hoping that she is smart enough to not be publicly disclosing the amount of money she's making.
Well, I think my work here is. I heard you're retiring soon. You excited?
Affordable dental insurance.
Because that just when you do stuff like that, that just creates a lot of problems. That just creates a lot of unnecessary problems.
Access it all. Only on Access TV.
Was she really openly saying that? Yeah, that's dumb. That's a dumb move. If she did that, that was dumb. You do not publicly talk about how dumb your fans are because that makes you dumb.
Escape into a world where stars shine bright. Tonight is movie night. HDNet Movies. Visit hdnetmovies.com for showtimes.
I am the personal concierge.
Oh, the personal concierge.
Crowd here in Arizona, give yourselves a big round of applause. Because you're the absolute worst city I've ever.
Right, exactly, Todd. It's you're basically alienating your fan base. Why would you do that?
Less successful. Because I'm going to give you something to cheer for, something to be happy about, and show some respect for the greatest DNA Knockouts Tag Team Champions of all time. Please welcome Miss Heather Nash by Elegance. From a voice garbed in sartorial gray, we now get to feast our eyes on the most elegant group in all of TNA and all of wrestling. Ash, Heather, and M by Elegance. As a trio, they were victorious on the countdown to Against All On 2 weeks ago. You can relive it anytime on demand on TNA Plus and TNA's YouTube channel. Ash and Heather have defeated the team who signed.
Should have been made a holiday when it happened, in my opinion. But happy Juneteenth. Whoop whoop.
It was crunch. The party, the celebration was trash. As happy as we are all to see the inspiration, we were there for the Elegance. The inspiration returned to action in TNA last week for the first time in over 3 years and were victorious. Certainly a threat to the Elegance brand.
That's 2 belts so far.
And tonight, she will compete with her Against All Odds opponent, the Knockouts World Champion herself. What makes her the hard-hitting matchup and hard-hitting rivalry into a successful.
Yeah, this is what pro wrestling's come to, pal. I think we're about to have 3 right here because Masha's coming out as Lei Ying Lee's partner. Oh, yeah, and the other 5 belts in the main event, so we're guaranteed an 8. Eight belts. Ha, ha, ha. Yes, that's 3 right there. And we're guaranteed 5 in the main. Yes, very true. Unless somebody from NXT, unless an NXT champion shows up, which is always a possibility. And then, of course, we could have that one surprise. I forgot what pay-per-view it was, where Santana brought 2 of his boxer friends who each had 2 belts. So that's four. So Santana made his entrance. That's 4 belts that are just bought from boxing. It's like, well, they count through the entire thing off for everybody. Yeah, get me other belts, pal.
She will be in there. That's why I want to turn around and get very serious right about now. Was she not being serious with her incredible karate warm-up? So it's nothing to do with Lady Lee. We see what one 4 weeks ago. Absolutely. He for TNA management to give Lee the title shot. She got it against all odds.
Yeah, that's.
It was controversy.
I could see that. I could 100% see that being a tactic to try to dilute the market and and further drown out All In. My opinion, I think anyway. Yeah, that's going to be an insane weekend. Like that's going to be one packed ass weekend, pal. Oh my, packed ass? Yeah, pal. Yeah, and next thing you know, wrestling is going to be classified as a category 1 drug.
Technically true. There's wrestling in wrestling. Various stuff. Karate sometimes fits within that parameter. Breaking down. That's another type of wrestling. Is she taking a phone call? I think.
Whoop, all right, Todd. Have fun, man. Whoop, whoop.
Both translators are only right about 96% of the time, so it may have been something totally different. Exactly.
Well, that's a rough one. I need to refresh the feed on that. I'll go back to the other one and see if they've updated their account. That's insane, bro. All right, that's getting me nothing but buffering. There we go. All right, we're back. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, old Donnie doing her job tonight, pal. And it's like dog once in, once again. Be right back. Whoop, whoop. Sorry about that. We're back and we're buffering again. Damn. Don Stevens is on it tonight, pal. Okay, that feed is a no-go. Shit. Sorry, guys. We're doing it live. We're doing it live. All right, that's a bust too. I'm going to go ahead and leave that site altogether. Let's try this one again. See if they got it going. There we go. All right, the go-to that has not failed me yet. Just has a shit ton of pop-ups, that's all. Yeah, for real. Donnie, chill. Man, even this one's getting hit hard. Welcome back, Todd. Yeah, we're having some feed issues, unfortunately. Like hard buffering ones, no matter where I'm going. There we go. Nope, spoke too soon. They doing us a little bit dirty tonight, pal. Normally I like it like that, but no, not tonight. All right, there we go. I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, sometimes you kind of mind fuck yourself. Indeed, struggle is in fact real. Hey, but look at it this way. At least you're not in the Jack Perry fan club.
did that come from? Oh, and Lee sent him to the steel post. Nash by Elegance. Ruby looking to put this one away. Right to the head there by Slimovich to slow up Nash. Out here, right? The high-risk district. Oh, look, there's up on the shoulders. Oh. Wait a minute.
Oh, here comes Killer Kelly, pal. Of course, lame finish. Hit the music. Cause a distraction. Why not actually have Killer Kelly get involved physically instead of just, oh, here I am. Yeah, that'd be a good spot to bring him back in. You know, if that's the case, if you are bringing him back. Let me go check real quick. Is she married? Oh yeah.
Excuse me, ladies.
Oh.
The Knockouts World Tag Team Champions Ash and Heather picked up
Myron Reed?
victory, and this one was a big one.
Yep, Myron Reed. They're not married, but they are together and they have a child. At least according to Wikipedia.
Ash and Heather, the inspiration is watching. The inspiration is coming. So enjoy.
Yeah, very lucky man, pal.
Post your selfie, soak up the glow. The inspiration is about to inspire you.
Yeah, like it wasn't like at the end of 2024. Here comes the gimmick. Here comes the gimmick.
Casey Navarro of First Class suffered a dislocated left knee during last week's tag team main event alongside AJ Francis against the Hardys. Navarro is currently undergoing rehabilitation and will be reevaluated in the coming weeks.
Okay, so the thing with Casey Navarro, that might actually be a shoot. Because they had to take him out of that one match.
Fully recovered and is medically cleared. And on top of that, Santana returns from suspension next week on Impact. Tasha Steelz was briefly shaken up during the 8-4-1 match last week. After precautionary testing, Steelz has been cleared for competition and is expected to be back in full force immediately. This TNA injury report is presented by Bioplex. Meanwhile, still to come tonight on Impact with the chaos surrounding NXT's Trick Williams, our reigning TNA World Champion, Joe Stars into our Champions Challenge. We're coming up next. We're on the road to
Now get me Santino, pal. All right, so like this feed is stable. We're set. Cool. Yeah, whoop, nothing like the Santino speed walk. Yeah, pal. Whoop, whoop. That I don't know. They did a whole thing with him trying to break in last week. So, again, this thinking logically, they would not have aired that if they didn't intend on keeping him involved in TNA somehow. And also, too, they never answered the question: who is that higher ups that he's always talking about? Like that's never been explained yet. So Vince McMahon's back? It's me, Austin. It was me all along, Austin. Okay, if it's Hornswoggle, I would pop for that. I would pop for that. And it was just him just screwing around and messing with everybody. Okay, that'd be funny. That would work. Yeah, lock your doors, pal.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are well on our way to Slammiversary. But next week, you might want to tell your friends.
Yeah, that was a really, really odd pick. Like having some dude who nobody knows nothing about be put in a position where he's calling the shots for the Undertaker. Now I could see the thought process being, let's instantly get him over. No, that kind of drags the Undertaker down.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Tommy.
Give me Tommy Dreamer, pal. Give me Fat Tommy. Jake would have been brilliant. And he's somebody you could believe that Undertaker would listen to and take orders from.
I saw what happened last week. Mance Warner disrespected you, disrespected this business, and I know you. And I know you got that dog in you. I'm pretty sure it's a husky because, well, you're kind of husky.
And they're actually pointing it out, too.
You want it. You got it. Tommy the Dreamer versus Mance Warner. The power to make it happen. What do you say, Tommy? For himself.
Ooh, yeah. And you could have, I like that. It could be a long-term thing where he could blame Stone Cold for his downward spiral. And he recruited The Undertaker and basically said, hey, we do this. You become the champion. I get my revenge on Austin. He will be in the main event tonight. It's him, the Nemeth brothers, Steve Macklin, and Trick Williams against, let's see, the Rascals, Joe Hendry, Leon Slater, and Elijah.
But my man, the Southern Psycho Mance Warner, he's the most violent man.
Yeah, and plus Papa Shango and Taker are boys. So they would have figured something out.
Mance, I would ask you to back up 1 second, please.
Yeah, agreed. She's very good on the stick, and you never hear anything about her, a lot of praise for her promos.
But I also don't think the world can understand the violence that's in my head or the violence that's in this man's head, and I cannot do this right now. I know I'm on the back end of my career, but you need to understand that there's always a bigger picture, and it's always about something else.
How long has it been since we've seen this dude? Wow. Jake something lost a ton of weight. Granted, he still looks ripped, but he lost a lot of muscle and weight. Like, he looks skinny comparatively. Granted, he still looks jacked and ripped, but
Hey, you just wanted to come say goodbye to Clearly sending a message for that side of the ring.
Boy, what was that last week? What? Yeah, darn that dumb. You want to?
yeah, at least 20 pounds. Yeah, it looks like, yeah, definitely at least 20 pounds.
You really want to do this here? You want to do this now? If we get into history, I'll do history. Yeah, history.
I mean, yeah, I mean, good for him. He sees the opportunity in front of him. Go for it. Absolutely. I mean, while he was still small, I thought he still looked great.
Just so that you could have that opportunity, huh? You didn't climb this ladder to get here. You walked across my back. Yeah. I used to believe in the Tesla that wanted to help everyone, but now you're just proving everyone right.
Yeah, that would be nice if that mask was transferable instead of just cutting it. How awesome would that be if you could, like, okay, I need to cut this muscle mass. Hey, I need to muscle mass. Can I trade you for it or something, or buy it off you? Or I can just give it to you? Yep, exactly. And it seems like what he's doing, like, he sees the TNA WWE partnership, so he's going to do what he needs to do to get WWE eyeballs on him, and smart man to do that. Whoop, whoop. All right, so we're at a commercial break. Let's see what's going on in X-Land, pal. If there's any funny memes or anything goofy going on. A lot of TNA clips. Which looks like they're kind of following the WWE model of as soon as, like, something airs, it's immediately, like, uploaded on their social media within minutes. All right, so apparently Damian Priest is a cosplayer. He likes to do cosplay. That's cool. And he actually does it during plane rides to screw with people, which is funny. Like, that makes me like the dude even more. It was all right. It just it just felt like a house show. Yeah, for real. She needs to see like what's going on in catering is Tommy, Sammy, and Eddie just beating everybody to it, taking everything for themselves? Yeah, pal. Oh yeah, it was a 2.5 hour show.
Live in Monterrey, Mexico, TNA stars have the opportunity to compete at AAA Lucha Libre's biggest event of the year, Triple Mania. That night we saw a four-way tag team match.
Yeah, that's a cool thing they do with the AW is like they'll put their theme song on YouTube.
Champions Nick and Ryan Nemeth were all over this matchup, and they didn't come alone to Mexico. Joe Hendry, complete with a Spanish rendition of his entrance music, made his way into action as he would compete against Moose for the X Division Championship. This was a four-way matchup that included TNA legend El Macias plus El Hijo de Dr.
Yeah, for real. Britt was looking very malnourished this last night, or the other last time we saw her.
Never successfully defend the X Division Championship at AAA's Triple Mania. After the matchup,
Yeah, man, yeah, that stuff is, man, I don't trust that. I do not trust Ozempic at all. I think there's something going on there, man. Trust the system, pal. Oh, she's lost a ton of muscle. Yep. Tessa's by far like one of the, I'd put her in the top 10 best women's workers out there right now. Sorry, I have some internet issues, guys. I apologize. Yeah, she did cut about 180 pounds off of Baby. All right, see who the Matt Cardona's mystery partner is, pal. Dude, if it's Chelsea Green, that would be fantastic. That would be fantastic. I'm for that. I would pop huge for that.
Unfortunately for you guys, I'm always ready. Found a partner, and I have to look far because he's right here. My partner is the
Hometown man, pal. Whoop, whoop. Hometown man is back, pal. Cody Deaner under a mask as Tempe, Arizona's hometown man is back. Whoop, whoop. He made an appearance as the Hardys and Leon Slater's mystery tag team partner at Against All Odds. Now he's back as Matt Cardona's tag team partner. Whoop to the whoop, pal. Whoop, whoop. Hometown man is everywhere, pal. Yeah, the guy who kind of looks like him. Yeah, that dude. In the Charles Barkley Phoenix Suns jersey.
Somebody totally different. He's truly become the hometown man.
So is he drop? So they dropped the whole him getting his contract being done, and they kind of quietly re-signed him, and he's doing the whole mask thing.
Meanwhile, Eddie Edwards running interference there on behalf of the system. Cardona was saying about the reboot. Proverbially without a home. Again, that always free agent. Look out, Alicia Edwards, the first lady. Alicia slowing up Matt Cardona, and this has taken over. And that's what they do. It might be the whole man's.
Fun show tonight so far, though.
But the system run the show.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, it's a new dude. They just hired him.
Success as a tag team, two-time TNA World Tag Team Champions. Hell, they locked in Battle for Glory this past October and capped it off with full metal mayhem for the TNA World Tag Team Championships. But of course, I mean, I'd be remiss if I didn't. They say Cardona stays in. And Cardona's longtime friend and tag team partner as well was Brian Myers. System to your point. Very true. Now there's an opening for
Love me some hometown man, pal. Whoop, whoop. Dude, the hometown man, you could get some mileage out of that. You could get a lot of mileage out of that and a lot of merch money, too, if you do it right. And hometown man with the pin, pal. Yeah, we've never seen Iguana Man and Christopher Daniels in the same place. Very possible. Yeah, same here. He does seem like a decent, good-hearted dude. I did not know he's a motivational speaker. That's awesome. Yeah, and he seems to have found new life with his hometown man gimmick. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoops. We're at a commercial break. Aside from it seems like kind of a little bit mailed in with a lot of this main event's going to go 30 minutes. It's been a pretty decent show, I think. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, hopefully it's a quick one, Val. Hey, so it turns out that Hometown Man has his own X account at the Hometown Man. Make sure you give him a follow. I just did. Whoop, whoop. Hey, what's up, Hassan Terrell? Whoop, whoop. Happy Juneteenth to you as well, and happy last day of spring. Yeet, yeet. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Whoop, whoop.
World Championship against NXT's Josh Briggs.
Yeah, how do you make 30 minutes go faster than 30 minutes? Like, Oh, nice, Todd.
Mustafa Ali clashes with John Skyler in the first ever call to arms match. Joe Hendry will be in the Impact Zone. What's on the mind of the global phenomenon? No rule, no mercy, no turn.
Yeah, so we got some eyewitness testimony to confirm Diener is a good dude. Whoop, whoop.
It's an all-new episode of TNA Impact. Tonight we celebrate 23 years of TNA wrestling, and we cap it all off with the Champions Challenge.
Oh, they did a fine. I never saw that Family Farm match. Okay. Was that when he was part, like, when it was him and Jake something were together? So, yeah, it's the Nemeth brothers, Moose, Chick Williams, and Steve Macklin against the Rascals, Elijah. Let's see who else? I'm drawing a blank. I'm tripping. Leon Slater. Shit, and I forgot who else. Joe Hendry. How did I forget Joe Hendry? What the fuck? Ah, okay, gotcha. I think Leon Slater's getting it. I think he's going to be the champ. I think they're going to put the belt on him. Yeah, that might have been how Jake was introduced to TNA, was as Cousin Jake. Let me go double check that, pal. Okay, yeah, he appeared a couple of times where he was enhancement talent, and then when he officially debuted in Impact, he was paired with Diener as his cousin. Nice, J Hall. Yeah, that's one thing I've noticed, that, like, at least from what I've seen with Leon Slater compared to a lot of the younger guys these days, he seems very respectful, very receptive, mouth shut, ears and eyes open, and just take in everything. Like, especially, like, when he's working with the Hardys. The Hardy Boys. So 4 belts, whoop whoop. And then 4 more about to come out. I think we do a little smoky toky during the entrances. Yeet yeet. And that's 6 belts. Yeah, the throw more belts thing. That's the World of Warcraft nerd in me coming out. It says a viral video that went viral of a raid where the raid leader's like going ape shit. One of the things he screams is like, throw more dots, more dots, more dots. Okay, stop dots. Whoop whoop, get me Moose. And that is 7 belts right there. Yeet. How long before we see an actual 7-Eleven belt? Oh wait, there is. Isn't there one already? Well, son of a bitch. Okay, there is not. All right. This according to Google, there is not. Okay, thank God. But it's going to happen. I could easily see that happening. And that's 8 belts, pal. All right, at the end of the entrances, then we go to commercial break. Whoop, whoop. Oh, man. So let's see what's going on in X-Land, pal. Oh, man. That's a oof. That depends on where this lawsuit and this whole thing with Logan Paul goes. If Logan Paul is gonna get nailed, I can see him. It could be 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven, definitely. Nice, Todd. Don't ask why. Don't ask why. Don't ask why. 16 candles down the drain. Later, Todd. Hope it's a great show, pal. Whoop, whoop. Well, I wake up, some dream I made up. No, I guess this is reality. That's a couple of sponge songs there, so I just thought I'd belt them out there just for a little bit of fun because I felt like it. So why not? Whoop, whoop. So commercial break. So you guys going on X-Land. Whoop, whoop. Okay, I just so I'm sure you guys have seen the Tucker Carlson, Ted Cruz memes that have been going around. Here's the newest one. Here's the newest one I've just seen. It's a 3-panel one, vertical. Starts with Tucker Carlson. How many people have fucked Bonnie Blue? Goes to Ted Cruz. I don't know. Goes to Tucker Carlson. And how can you really claim to back the blue? That is hysterical. I am putting that on. That has been saved, and I'm putting that on Facebook, pal.
And we are back here on TNA Impact as we celebrate 23 years of TNA wrestling. We're kicking it off with the champions. Starting things off with the chance. The TNA World Tag Team Champions, Nick Kevin, going up against the man who challenged for the TNA World title against Alonzo.
Because that shit's funny.
There's not one person in this match that I like.
Whoop, whoop, let's go, pal.
It's like seeing your 23-year-old child growing up and being very successful. Look, and I was here on year one when TNA began. And probably at a top level, you see the growth of the company is at right now. Mostly.
So yeah, I forgot who it was who put it out on X, but they released the footage of Don West and Mike Tenay talking with each other. Like, yeah, they're scrambling backstage. You know, they get the Harris brothers and the crew are trying to get the ring together. They're reshuffling it. We're gonna have Jeremy Borash come out. I'm gonna introduce you. I'm gonna introduce Ed. We're gonna do the Legends thing. Buy more time to get the ring fixed. And then as they're going as they're going over the notes, you hear Jeremy Borash at the end of it in the ring, hyping the crowd up and getting them ready. We're going live. Here we go. Yeah, man, you go back and watch that first show. When Jeremy Borash is in the ring, as soon as he starts introducing the Legends, as Harley Race is coming out onto the stage, like onto the main entrance, on the entrance stage, you can see the Harris brothers running away from the ring and then around the entrance ramp.
It hurts. Tagmate in comes Zachary Wentz. The Rascals challenge the Nimitz for the team.
They just finished it as Harley Race was coming out.
I want that band, the Little Rascals. I want that band. The Little Rascals, a show about a bunch of children. Yeah, I figured you'd watch it. So Steve, here's a movie, begrudgingly.
So they finally actually acknowledged on camera that the thing that they do, this thing that the Rascals do, that's from the Little Rascals. Or the 1993 movie, I should say. Again, if you have not seen that, go. It was a great movie too. At least it was when I was a kid and watched it. But yeah, like you go back and watch it. If you've never seen it before, you'll totally understand where this comes from.
Think about the long legacy of tag teams, Frankie, in this company. No one wants to tag in for me.
I like how they're playing up the whole dynamic of Macklin being the lone babyface on a tag team of heels. And I like that booking of like the most annoying heel on the heel team. That's who Macklin tags in and throws into the ring. Oh, I'm pretty sure you've seen that. Okay. Yep, that just made the watch along HMG After Dark watch along list, pal. I got $1. I got $1. I got $1. Hey, 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 hey.
Doesn't surprise me. First class is they're both a couple of scumbags. Oh, it's been made by Wentz. Agree with you. An attack made. In comes the reigning TNA World Champion, Trick Williams. I'm dying to see if Joe Hendry can get his hands on Trick tonight in this matchup. And if it weren't for the selfishness of Trick Williams, the way they cut corners in WWE Battleground, we wouldn't be in the situation we're in now on Tuesday night. NXT's Josh Briggs is going to challenge Trick for the TNA World Championship. How can you agree with Santino Marella signing? It is beyond me, but right now I'm going to focus on the matchup. The Rascals like Trick. Moonsault by Rascals. So the Rascals are at their best.
Yeah, at least they saved like all the high spots for this match, this main event. Hey, you were a proud member of the He-Man Woman Haters Club, and then you hit puberty. Yeah, I think a lot of dudes have a very similar story, including myself. Whoop whoop. Yeah, like Spanky or Alfalfa or although in all fairness, my cousin who let's see, yeah, well he moved to Tennessee in about when he was like 13, 14. And then when he got there, his nickname became Spanky. That's not a joke. Like he legit like that's what all his friends called him was Spanky. So me being a kid, having watched the movie, and then finding that out, it's like, okay, I guess that's like a Southern thing or a Southern name or something like that. And then later on, watching Brian Kendrick come out and be called Spanky, that just kind of reinforced it. Whoop whoop. See, that's a hard commercial break. Let's see what's going on in X Land. Oh, we're back. Never mind. Spoke too soon.
This match under control, firmly in their favor. These matches are so dangerous. All these competitors, there's such a
Yeah.
there's so many things that can go wrong.
Dude, that was there were some good gems during that time of wrestling. Remember, like I like what hooked me about Spanky or Brian Kendrick was like this dude looks like Kurt Cobain. Yeah, for real, dude. Yep. Yep. Keep it true to the original, pal.
Is his real name Trick? Was that his given name? Is that on his birth certificate?
Yeah, I mean, he ran around in the back with just a scarf, pal. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember that. Yeah, they did that thing with what was it? Sean O'Hare. You remember when Sean O'Hare did that thing where he talked him into streaking in the middle of a match?
If I was in this match, I know how to keep my ego in check. I'm very humble. A humble leader. He's got right. Exactly. Macklin is trying to push through this. He's the only champion who's actually trying to hold the line and represent TNA wrestling.
Yeah, he ran into Steph. Dude, that was a weird time. That was a really weird time back then. It's kind of like, okay, the Attitude Era is over. The Monday Night Wars are over. WCW and ECW are dead and we own it. Like, what do we do now?
Sure. Okay. Very good. Okay, thank you. I get it. See, I learned something today. I tried. Appreciate it. Oh, Trent Williams and Shaw Humphrey taking his hands on Trent Williams for the first time since Battleground.
Of course, he's desperate to, in some way, shape, or form, try to right the wrong that happened in Battleground.
I don't understand why you dislike me so much. I tried. You know, I tried to be a friend.
Yeah, it did kind of seem like it. It's just like, we can finally take a breather and relax and let's just, yeah. It's like, you don't got WCW breathing down our necks. We can actually take a breather and relax for once. And I think they ended up getting too comfortable on that, and that's what's led to the decline.
lot of egos, a lot of temper. Back inside the ring, the TNA World Champion Trick Williams continuing to.
TNA champion Trick Williams, that just not sound right to me. It doesn't sit right with me. You always embarrass this company.
Slamming Miguel. Again, making overtures over towards Joe Hendry. Down goes Miguel, trying to get away from Trick Williams. Look at that. Hogan.
Man, as crazy as it sounds like, was like the winter spring of 2002. Was that not the most stacked of star power and talent that the WWE roster ever was at any point in time?
Leon is maybe the most dynamic performer in the industry right now. I will say that.
That would be, as entertaining as that would be, Lab Rat, I think that could actually cause, like, if they had an actual match in an airplane as it's in the air, that again, I don't know the mechanics. I could be way off. It is very possible that could, like, that could cause disturbance. But again, I don't know if you know, humans brought simulating a worked wrestling match around an airplane would be enough to do that. I don't know. That's my weird ass nerdy autistic side kicking in there. I apologize, guys. That is true. Just ask Kurt Angle, pal. Whoop whoop.
Picking the bones. It was brought up on by Moose. In comes Nick Nemeth.
I got to give the devil his due. Moose has been an impressive X Division champion. Traditionally, X Division wrestlers are maybe not guys the size of
The champion's going all over Leon.
But there was a time I lost the X Division title to a competitor that wasn't a traditional X Division wrestler. And Abyss. But Abyss is also one of the greatest wrestlers TNA's ever seen.
TNA Hall of Fame.
Absolutely.
Slater trying to get to the corner. Nick Nemeth preventing the tag. In comes Ryan Nemeth. Right here, a 5-time.
You got Frankie Kazarian putting over Moose on commentary by comparing him to another non-traditional X Division champion and Hall of Famer Abyss, pal. Whoop whoop. Yeah, this is going a little bit too long, pal.
Moose, who meanwhile wants to become the longest reigning X Division champion of all time. Believes he's the greatest X Division champion.
But I like the story they're telling going into this match with Moose and Leon Slater, where Moose is trying to be the longest reigning X Division champion, and Leon Slater trying to become the youngest X Division champion. And the way, like, you know, it seems kind of set, the way it seems set up is whoever wins that gets that goal, along with the X Division title. Yes, he is. Abyss is indeed in the TNA Hall of Fame. Yeah, like, I think they put him in as he was on his way out the door. It's kind of like, you know, make sure they give him his flowers before he goes.
Extremely chaotic matchup. A lot of sympathy for the officials in these matches.
It never happened. What did the kids say? Kicks or it didn't happen? That's right.
That's one of those weird. That's one of those like anomalies about TNA, is that they treat their outgoing talent very well. Now, granted, when it comes to, you know, booking them, it's like, okay, now you kind of got to do the time honored tradition of put somebody or put some multiple people over on your way out, but we're still going to show you your respect to put you over and prop you up on the way out as well. And, you know, for someone like Abyss, who pretty much his entire known in-ring career was in TNA, or that's where he had it in, you know, them putting him in their Hall of Fame on his way out the door, that's the ultimate respect right there.
It's the same thing that happened at Against All Odds. It got Leon the win that night.
Just to be sure, I'm going to double check and see on that. Yep, it was. Yep, it was a one. Yep, it was an out the door thing. He was inducted into the Hall of Fame on October 18th, 2018, and he was granted his release on January 23rd, 2019. Yeah, that's cool, Red. Yeah, he seems like a. From all the stories I've heard, he seems like the nicest dude. It's just he's also like very. I've heard like multiple people who've worked with him say the dude's always very insecure and wondering like, oh, did I screw up? What did I do wrong? Did I Yeah, from everybody I've heard that's interacted with him, he always comes across as just the sweetest dude. In fact, remember there's one guy I used to travel with. They told me one time that they were on a show that Abyss was on, and he went out to their van and smoked weed with them. And even signed, like autographed the inside the roof of the van. And then next time I went, rode with them afterwards, they told me the story and pointed out the signature. So I can believe that story because I kind of saw the proof, the signature on the roof. Yeah, that being a people pleaser, that can lead to a lot of bad things. And I can say that from experience. I'm getting really close to being able to tell that story. That'll probably end up being a separate recorded video, nothing live. Yeah, that was cool. I thought that was amazing. Like, whoa, dude, that's a. Yep, very true. Yep, I can take my mask off, go somewhere else, and they don't even know it's me. Except for the fact that I'm kind of, how many other people are my size. And Babyface is over. The non-champion's over this time in the Champions Challenge. Whoop, whoop. With Elijah getting the pin on Ryan Nemeth. As it should be. And give credit to Ryan Nemeth. He understands, okay, I know, like in these kind of matches, I'm the dude who eats the pin, and I'll do a good job at that. Okay, cool. Dude, Labrat, one of my 3 favorite matches. I'm not sure where on this list it falls on. One of these lists it falls on, but it's one of my top 3 favorite matches. Joseph Park versus Bully Ray, Slammiversary 2013. That was such a well-worked match. I was believing that Joseph Park, Abyss, had never had a wrestling match before and was like a complete out of his element newbie who would just lucked his way into winning or lucked his way into spots. And then before Bully Ray cut him back down, and he cut to the finish where you have somebody dressed up like Abyss come out from under the ring, hit the finish on Bully Ray, and then Joseph Park comes out or rolls back out and then gets the pin. Woo! All right, and that is it for us tonight, guys. Whoop whoop! That was a pretty fun show for at least what it was. I mean, I wish we could have got a little bit more, but for what it was, that was a decent show. So tomorrow we got the SmackDown Watch Along and Belt Count Saturday. We got Smack Attack and then HMG After Dark Clerks. Then Sunday, The Wreckage, and then we'll be picking up with Trailer Park Boys on HMG After Dark. And then Monday, of course, Monday Locker Room, Raw Watch Along, Impact Attack. But for tonight, that is going to be it. Have a great rest of your night. Much love. Always a pleasure getting to hang and chill with you guys. Make sure you subscribe. Hit that bell. Yeah, always a pleasure getting to hang and chill with y'all. J-Hog, Lab Rat. Take care, guys. See who else is... Todd. Oh, he's already gone. I forgot. Take care, y'all. Have a great rest of your night. Hope to catch y'all this weekend. Whoop, whoop. Take care, y'all.